All right, here we go on question 3 and 4. 3 is kind of weird. That's why I want to show you 3 because it's different. And then 4 is a little different too. All right, on 3, Fahrenheit. The freezing point of water in degrees Celsius is 0, while in degrees Fahrenheit is 32. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius and 212 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so they want you to come up with an equation. So think of it as Celsius and Fahrenheit. Okay, think of them as ordered pairs. So when Celsius is 0, Fahrenheit is 32. When Celsius is 100, Fahrenheit is 212. That's freezing point and boiling point of water. Okay, so now that I have 2 ordered pairs, I can do slope, right? Okay, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that would be 100 on bottom. And then 212 minus 32, that would put me at what, 180? So drop my zeros. That'd end up being 1.8. So that would be my slope is 1.8. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm going to put on that first line where it says slope. I'm going to say slope. Oops. Spell 1.8. All right. And that's the change in Fahrenheit over Celsius. Okay. Because remember, Fahrenheit is my y. Celsius is my x. Okay. Changing y over changing x. Okay. All right, y-intercept. Well, they were nice enough to give it to me. It is right here, 0, 32. That's my y-intercept. So I'm going to put, you can just write 32. That's fine. Okay. And that represents Fahrenheit when Celsius is 0, right? Okay. All right. X-intercept. This one I got to do a little more math for it, right? So if my y-intercept's at 32, and I'm going to go backwards 1.8, so 32 divided by negative 1.8 gives me negative 17.7 repeating, okay? So negative 17.7 repeating. Now, that would represent Celsius when Fahrenheit is 0, okay? And all I had to do was divide my y-intercept by my slope and make it negative because I know it's going to be negative, okay? All right. Then my equation, super easy. Y equals something, x plus something. Slope, 1.8. Y-intercept, 32. And I'm done. That one was a little faster for you guys. All right. Questions on that one. Last one, number 4. Bear with me while I erase and try to talk at the same time. All right, so at the beginning of October, Monique changed banks and decided to leave the remaining $3,900 in her old bank account, checking account, to pay for rent. After 6 months, her balance was finally 0. The balance being Monique's count is a function of time t. Write an equation for the situation. Okay, so that number there, 3,900, that's where we're starting from, right? So that should be my y-intercept. It's 3,900. That's how much money she left in the had in the bank. Okay, beginning balance, right? When she left that bank. All right, and then my x-intercept is how long till she got to $0, right? Months until account equaled $0, and that was 6 months. Remember, they told us that. So this one's a little different. All the other ones pretty much told us straight out either slope or gave us 2 ordered pairs and we could figure out slope. This one, I have my x and y intercept. Well, those are ordered pairs, aren't they? So now I can use those. 0, 3,900, and 6, 0. I can use these to figure out slope. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's negative 3,900 divided by 6. So handy dandy calculator divided by 6 would tell me negative 650. So that would tell me that her monthly rent is $650, right? And that's negative because she's paying rent, right? She's not getting paid to rent. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So that would be rent per month. Okay. Did I move too fast for anybody? If you need to, you can rewatch the video over and over again if you need to, okay? Last thing is the equation, okay? So equation is y equals something x plus something, right? Slope, if I look up here, my slope was negative 650. So I'm going to put negative 650 here. And then y-intercept, if I come over here, y-intercept is 3,900. So that's going to go down here at the end. All right. Now that's the first 4. The last one, number 5, okay, on a recent scuba diving trip. I want you to try your best on that, okay? As long as you put something down and I see that you've tried, you're good, okay? So if you need to watch this again, please do so. And I will upload further videos as we go along.